performances going on.
Yep.
So I was kind of standing back near the entrance and reading the crowd, if I remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
you were, and you guys were kind of trying to keep Jorgendal in line. We'll go to the bar performance. Tomadrill, you are currently trying to engage Jacquinette, the spice trader.
Did I already approached her and sat down?
Yep, yeah, you're sitting at the table. She wasn't, she didn't dismiss you, but she was obviously not necessarily pleased with your presence.
What's she drinking? Is she drinking anything?
She's not drinking anything.
What the fuck?
She's very much glued to the bard.
To that bard?
Just eyes on the bard.
Literally. So we're gonna use the old tactic of just praising him, like, oh, I see that you're very much enthused with the stellar performance of this man here. I can't help but notice his skill with playing the strings or whatever instrument he's playing.
He's playing a lute.
He's playing lute?
Yeah.
Okay. His dexterous fingers and robust chin.
What a robust
Dexterous
chin.
fingers and robust chin. She basically, without breaking the gaze, she still has the gaze on him. She kind of does the nod, like the he's dreamy type, you're right.
Is it like a normal he's dreamy, or is it is there something odd about this he's dreamy?
Oh no, there's nothing. I mean, it's odd because he's 20 something and she's old.
Like old?
Yeah.
Like how old?
80? 40 something.
Oh, that's in a range.
I mean, it's definitely
This cougar's on the prowl.
It's cougar, yeah.
Okay. Had she seen any of his performances, or outside of being here? When did she first
This was the first that she was exposed to his wonderful performances.
Fine.
I digress for 1 second. What they call women cougars? What do they call men?
Puppies.
Creeps?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Perverts?
There's no.
Cradle robbers. I've been called that.
Robbers,
So.
yeah.
Okay, carry on. Sorry. Tangent.
Cubs.
I'm gonna try and
Like the
gingerly talk about
Starting early.
her business, but just on the off the cuff of how is the spice
There's no
business?
good one.
All right, so you're gonna start some common conversation with her.
This is not.
What about the rest of you? Kevin, Tabby, Mark Claire, C-Mak, and Jory. And Jorgendal, I'm assuming, is continuing to get drunk and rowdy.
Boo!
I will help the bard with some performance, with some dancing. And I got
Oh, you're
23.
gonna dance?
On the stage?
Jory's dancing.
On stage or on the table?
Jorgendal is booing.
He's not booing him. How well are you dancing? Roll.
23.
23? Yeah, he's booing the shit out of him.
Okay.
It's not up to his standards.
All right.
Is there a pole up there? I have my spear. I can go.
Stab it in the stage.
I know Kevin is perusing the crowd.
Yep.
The crowd is primarily made up of
Women.
locals. I mean, people of the household.
Loose women?
Is anybody else
that's
important there?
something that you could just-
I think I want to ask that. But I don't remember.
No one that you
No,
can
not.
identify. It's
I
not like
seduced the chair.
there's no one that's.
I imagine you're lying.
Or fuck
Kevin,
me.
I imagine you're lying, walking around. On
He's up in the room.
Sipping tea,
Yeah, he's up in the room. And not
Think
bring
he's
him
up.
to this.
mingling with the people.
Basically Aslan.
He's just up in the room, just practicing. It's like, I can do this. Pinky out.
Which is actually just a rip off of Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's up in the room practicing his opera.
Which if Jesus was a lion, I'd dig it.
Anyone else at the performance doing anything so I can move on to the next?
I don't think so.
Now I'm just thinking about stained glass lions. And the altar that they would have.
How many people are around? What's her face?
Like I picture like the
Jacquinette,
like
the
the
spice
end
trader,
of
or
the
the spice trader, and
Like,
or manservant.
where they have
Okay.
like the
That's
boxing
just a-
matches and it's a
No,
giant
I'm
like
good after that.
MGM Grand lion head and I think like, that's
Mark
the
the
altar.
Rogue is at his
Smoke coming
room.
out and
Before he goes to the room, he's gonna venture off. Like he.
Want to try some apricot?
It's been a while. Where? So all the people are just at the bard's performance, and that's pretty much it in the household.
Well, I'm sure there's probably still cleaning staff.
Well, I mean,
And there's probably guard staff at various points, but
I mean, that one's still out in the middle of the storm.
Nobody knows where I'm at.
Phase.
That's what I like.
If we drink that one to camp.
I,
Holy shit!
Like dragon
That's
milk.
good
I'll
stuff.
check in the like I'll pass down to the kitchen where like just pass by it.
Life, we're staying
And just-
here.
I'll ask because like
That was not as good as I had out there the second night.
I'll look for somebody who seems like they might give me
Thought we'll put it.
like some lay of the land, like one of the like newer servants that doesn't know any better.
how would you identify a newer servant?
The one that's wandering around just looking like at their task, like just to.
Well, if she
No.
still has her hymen, she's a newer servant.
I'm talking about men too. Come on.
If he still has his anal hymen, he's.
There's no
You
witness
can,
on the
you
back.
can just sense that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look. Okay, whatever. I'll look for a
Humanity.
servant. Just asking, like,
The kitchen currently,
It's gonna be fun.
the kitchen itself is empty. There is
When I finish this
one,
girl, I'm turning on the wine.
okay.
member of the kitchen staff who is cleaning like pots and pans.
Are we
Okay.
recording?
I'll just ask, cause like
Yeah.
anything other than the bard to see or do, like any
Yeah.
local happenings.
Not typically during a storm.
Oh boo.
The grounds are beautiful. There's always the the gallery of the art
Troy, what race is
displays.
your character?
Human.
Can't get
Okay.
any hate on that one.
Alright, thank him, and then venture off. I guess I'll.
We know.
What's the art gallery like? I mean, is it like just a one room, or is it like a?
It's a large.
Oh.
You guys went by it. I don't know if you
I
were
think
with
I
them
Okay, I think I
when they
just
went on the tour of the house. It's a large gallery. It occupies a large portion of the main floor.
I'm going to just concentrate on detecting evil.
In the room.
Yeah, everywhere around me. Just full concentration on it.
It's like straight up
For this-
bullets out.
For this whole performance.
Okay.
I'm not taking it off
All right.
until
you're
my next turn
concentrating.
comes up.
I'll go to the art gallery.
For your
see if there's anybody.
special
You're gonna
knowledge,
make your way
actually
towards
take
the
a
art
light.
gallery.
Yeah.
That's on the whole
Yeah,
other side of the
celestial
house.
It's the celestial.
Okay, sure. I'll go that way.
Guy,
Yes.
And he's
you just got
Up on
dick
the
slapped
grass.
by Francis Dark.
Yep.
Go away.
I'm gonna keep making my way around the outer edges of the roof.
That's when the slap it harder next time.
Yeah.
As you come around past, the kennels in Francis Dark's house, you come to the fence at the front of the grounds.
Okay.
Is that offensive?
That's fucking.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep going. Keep walking
Some
around.
shade.
Yeah,
Just keep wandering outside.
Yeah, just keep walking around the edges.
I don't know how to catch.
Yeah,
the
why
middle
you-
of blistering.
The house, the fence, you came around like this, and the fence ties into the house.
Oh, so that I can't go that way.
So you can't go any further that way. I mean, you could go and follow the edge of the house back the way you came.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I imagine the guy's just out in the storm
Climb
and just
over it.
hits the fence
Look it.
and just keeps running into it. It's like he doesn't know what to do.
To the base.
Fuck this shit.
Belleville, you're outside the south
Cougar
gate.
bitch, I get nowhere. That's a good spot.
He's cool.
I'm just gonna stand here in the rain and stare.
Hopefully in a window.
Who's there?
Stare at the guard. Just, aren't you like 8 feet tall?
Bravo.
Okay.
Lightning.
Just,
Do you have long hair? Do you have long hair? Oh, damn it.
Trying to be.
Long, matted, wet hair.
you have long pubes.
Possibly.
Okay.
Maybe I'm outside to find out.
Can I find out?
Robot,
later?
you're at the entrance to the hedge maze.
Oh, I thought I was already going in.
Oh, you're going in.
Long, wet, man, stinky
Keep going.
pubes.
All right.
This isn't a day you didn't wash
Roll
every
a
day.
percentage.
100%. I rolled that last time.
Oh yeah, you did. So you were finding your way good.
Oh, well.
This is not gonna end well.
I want to make a grammar Nazi character. Just stop correcting people's grammar.
I got dark vision. I can see.
For everyone, he corrects it to our language. Sorry.
What was your percentage robot? I'm sorry.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. No, you found your way. You're fine. You found your way into the maze. You're making your way. I mean, this isn't like
Downtown.
Walking.
this
back.
isn't a tiny hedge maze. This is gigantic.
70.
70. All right. So you're continuing your way around in the maze. Storm continues to rage.
Oh. Are you trying
Are
to
you chilled
David
to the
Carradine
bone
yourself?
yet?
We can't even see because you're.
Yeah.
The beard's in the way.
Yeah.
Put that around your beard.
I used to wear bow ties and I realized I can't anymore because it just looks like I'm wearing nothing.
Bard people,
Uh,
Kevin, you detect no evil in the chamber.
None at all.
None.
Cool.
I mean, maybe like the wisps that would
Impure
occur
thoughts?
from impure thoughts. But
Evil.
kill him.
Idle hands spend time with the genitals!
I walk over to Jacqueline and smite her. No,
Do it!
just kidding.
I got
It's
your
already
back.
too late.
Just kidding.
Gotta do it now.
I don't have to do anything.
I'm out in the maze. This is about to turn into a bloodbath.
Is Jacqueline Ronaldo in disguise?
no.
Damn it.
Ronaldo.
Just a
You're
kobold
suddenly
sitting there with a weight
overcome
on.
with
Like,
He's a servant.
longing.
Yeah.
the servant, does he look well armed, or is like he just
He's very much
well armed?
Belvedere, just like the impeccably dressed and standing, just very stoical and professional.
Oh, I forgot that was part of the contract.
All right.
Dude with the punchy in the face.
No, that Annie does.
Yeah. Oh, Andy is.
If he was in earshot of her, like, can he hear?
Yeah.
Is it loud enough where he wouldn't hear?
No, he's standing right next to her,
Okay.
behind her chair, kind of off to the side.
You sick?
Probably eyeing Ross,
I know.
Who's eyeing me?
I just wanted to
Bodyguard
the
person.
her servant,
do the maze.
probably watching you.
What does he look like?
A Belvedere type person.
Oh,
isn't
he's
he?
the Belvedere type
Yeah.
person. Oh.
Stab him in the
He's
face.
all like,
Light it on fire.
Light his face on fire, or light the... Wait, what? Never mind.
How long has she been here?
Not incredibly long. She's been here for about 3 weeks.
She met with the Lord.
She has met the Lord one evening, very briefly, but she knows that he's seldomly present.
because he's fake.
How long ago was that?
It's a vampire.
It
No, because
was
he's not
the second night she was here, the second evening.
And when did he go away?
He's been gone for, well, she doesn't really pay attention, but he's been gone for at least several days.
And when did the bard get here? Did you guys
The bard was there. The magnificent bard was here from my first appearance here at House Veldaria.
She roll to see if she notices my lip twitch when she said magnificent bard.
I rolled a 1, so no.
No. Okay. No. Oh yes, it's quite astonishing.
He's just jealous.
Yeah. Almadrill's clearly the best. What did I learn about her trade or anything? Did she come up?
She deals in. She herself doesn't, it's not like she grows and curates spices. She's a trader.
Go between.
She operates a fleet of ships that move spices from area to area. And she happened to be invited here
Oh, she was
Right.
invited here.
So you want to spice things up?
by Lord Veldaria to.
To deserve that.
To visit.
Except it should be harder.
And in the face.
Who's to say I don't like that?
2 questions. One, since this, does she know anything about the dude that we were running from. What was his name?
Lord
Starts with a D.
something or another.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
Duval?
Yeah.
You guys aren't necessarily running from him. I mean, you are because you helped Jordan, but she's obviously heard the name. A
Myths
petty
and
crime
legends.
lord. He, kind of poses as though he's important on the grand scheme. He tries to use his muscle to gain himself opportunities. However, he offers very little beyond that.
I forgot. I'm Lord Bathcombe. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. Lord Bathcombe, and I'm a timber baron.
You're a timber baron.
Ah, okay.
I don't remember what your name was for sure, but you were a timber
I'm
baron.
pretty
I
sure
know
it was
that.
Lord Bathcombe. So I would be interested in possibly making some trades for some spices, or would you be interested in perhaps some timber or other fine furniture wares that I might be able to procure for you? Any all good of commerce, you see. Where's your base of operations?
She is based on simply, everyone calls it the islands. It's just a string of islands that all they do is trade. Your bard would know about it. Most everybody here would know about it. It's big enough. It's just a series of ports where it's almost Great Britain, but there's just not manufacturing. Where they just they don't have anything. They deal with trade. She is not part of the trade council, however.
So why would they send her here if he's not part of the trade? And he asked for her in person?
She was invited.
Directly. I don't know, there's something I'm not getting out of this one. Could be the rules. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with other people for right now. While Jorgano's booing and hissing, I'm just gonna lean in like, some people clearly can't recognize good talent.
Roll a bluff. Because that's a bluff.
That's a lot of one. 13.
Success, because I have 12 total.
Yes!
You totally bluffed her. Mark, you've arrived at the gallery.
Also, one other thing before for my cleric, do I notice like is the bard just like, is anybody acting unusual that I just scan the crowd and like is everybody just intent on him?
People are watching him. It's not.
Spellbound.
She's locked on him, but not necessarily with like
Got a long way to go.
the zombie eyes like magic would cause.
Okay.
It's evident that she's a cougar and she's very interested in this young,
Is
attractive
she
bard.
attractive cougar?
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Everybody else
Back
is
to the
watching,
maid.
enjoying the performance because it is a very good performance.
Okay.
But they're still going about their revelry of being off
I
duty.
already.
I got
I don't remember, was I chasing the hottest maid or.
Yeah.
Okay. Or was I doing both?
Well, you were just trying to chase any piece of tail that you could.
Yep.
And she
Okay,
was the
and
hottest
are-
one you found so far.
You're at the gallery.
Does
No, I am praying
are there
on
any
that.
other people there?
No.
Than myself? What kind of art is it? Like is it
Pick up her residual
like
crumbs.
fine art or is like just
It's
finger paintings? Or?
There is a wide spread. Obviously, from the doorway, you can't see everything because it's kind of it's chambers and. But from what you can see, there's paintings of various levels. There's sculpture. There's everything you could imagine
Everyday items.
in.
A random broom just sitting there. It's like, whoa, this has just such depth.
Someone
the server
did
comes
that
in.
once in the art gallery and they
Yeah.
put like a bucket.
The fucking most recent art thing was the fucking sweetest. The shredder,
Banksy?
Banksy's shredder.
Yep. But I think they knew about it.
Did they?
Yeah, I think he's known for doing stuff.
Well, he is known for doing stuff like that. And
They didn't know that it was going to shred, but they assumed something was going to happen to it.
Wait, okay.
The
$1.5 million. Or something.
the auctioneers and the appraisers actually said it's probably worth more now.
Yep.
It probably raised the value.
Because it only shredded halfway.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they sold a painting and then it started shredding halfway and then stopped halfway through.
It was built into the frame.
No idea.
So anyway, that's what you can see from the doorway.
Okay. Is there like a center like
In England, they
piece that's more well guarded, like something more coveted than the rest?
Everything
Obviously,
everything is very much
in red.
omnipresent. I mean, it's
painting.
all open to be
They auction it
viewed.
off. And went for
They
1.1
obviously
million, and
probably
it's
have the
like
ropes to
frame.
keep you from like
And then they're all,
clawing
like,
it,
all the people in the gallery,
but it's
like,
all
after auction off,
it's all
automatically started to shred
there to
itself.
be seen,
He built it into it. That was part of the thing.
and it's
Okay.
it's well. The room is well lit by, hanging chandeliers with burning oil lamps.
People
That
were like crying, like,
Okay, I'm gonna take the time and I'm gonna search around here for any
Surprised
sort
someone
of.
didn't screw
you'll wander through the
I'm not gonna touch
gallery.
any art because I know better.
right.
But I'm gonna just like look for any sort of like unusual like
rolled into path.
secret door or anything like that, or any art that makes like might lead me somewhere.
You can roll, I guess, but that's fine.
19.
Um,
Not great.
well, you already know that the Lord keeps his own art in the gallery, and it's pretty clear which pieces are his. He's
Okay.
not. Imagine if they put my artwork, things that I did, in a gallery. That's what you're getting.
The beautiful calligraphy on one thing and like the ornate vase and then
And then just
stick figure.
scribbles. Yep.
You painted
There
it,
is
Nora.
on the far end of the gallery, as you're wandering through the chambers, there is one painting that has a cloth over the top of it.
peek under there.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek under there. Just check.
Roll a will save.
My player, you're
Let's see. 4.
All right. Well, we know where Mark's rogue is.
Oh boy.
Guy,
Yes.
you're still wandering around the grounds.
Yes, I am. Keep making my way around the outer edge of the land and whatnot.
You make your way back and to the north, past the guest house, and come to the southern edge of the hedge maze.
I'm gonna walk to the entrance and kind of look. Like, does it start out going straight ahead or like?
It goes straight ahead.
Okay. I'll walk to the edge of the entrance of it and just kind of look and see what I can see down the straight path.
You have low light vision, right? Not
Yeah.
dark vision.
Yeah.
In the flashes, you can tell that the path branches several times ahead of you, but it is very well kept.
Not the freshest.
Classic ranch Fritos.
They're good, but they're just not
I
real.
imagine there's so
Stale.
I'll walk in.
All right. Roll a percentile. We'll decide whether you're lost or not.
I want to be lost.
Within 3 seconds. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just starts backing up.
He backs further in. He ruins his day.
Yep.
You can roll it well. Belly, you're just hanging out outside the front gate,
No, I'll go back inside.
back into the house proper.
No, just into the gate.
Okay, through the gate onto the grounds.
big wet meat.
I have to close the gate, and I'm gonna go back inside.
You go back.
It's like a
Just kidding. I'm just
hundred.
gonna go back inside the gate
Okay.
and head towards the hedge maze.
Towards, I'm sorry.
The hedge maze. Whatever the fuck. It's
The
called.
hedge maze is. There's an outer wall that you had just came back through.
Mhm.
Then the house, and then the inner fence around the inner grounds. The hedge maze is on the north side of the inner grounds. You would know that. So you're going to head back through the house towards the hedge maze?
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever it takes.
Robot! Continuing to search of the hedge maze?
Yeah. 90.
90, alright. You still feel pretty confident about where you're at. Whether that is the case or not.
He starts to turn down one way and just like, nope. That way. No.
I mean, I just want
Says
to stick
dwarven
my hand out
senses
and
tingling.
just follow the maze with my hand.
Or he just pushes through it. Dives to the side
You
of
only
the
have to worry if it's magical then. It's an extra. It's just
an actual maze. Keeping your hand on one side of the wall can eventually get you there.
Good point.
Not
That.
always.
Eventually, most things is.
I don't know about that.
All right, back to the
Well,
bar
at least
and
lead you back
the
out.
party. Yeah, at the very least, it'll lead you back out.
Yeah.
It may not lead you to where you need to go, but it'll lead you back out.
Where did he? You mentioned the attic, like the place where you and I went,
What about it?
and then you mentioned the hedge maze. What were the other ones you mentioned?
You're talking about the servants' quarters?
Servants' quarters.
That's where your rogue went.
What's your gambling?
Okay. Is that it?
Gallery.
Yeah.
Gallery, I went.
Which. Yeah,
Okay.
already
There's a
Got a
gallery.
tour of that.
I wasn't sure if the gallery's in there or not.
Is there a basement?
Yes. You
We go
mentioned
there?
that as
That's
well.
where the armory is.
The armory's in
The
the cellar.
armory that we can't go to.
Okay.
Had to get invited by. Or drunk dwarf.
So I'm gonna find him.
Your
Hi.
cleric is going to find him?
Yeah, we're in the same room,
Yep,
right?
yeah, you
Me?
guys are in the same room.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
just standing inside the door, just
I look very.
Well, either one
watching
of
the
you. Actually.
crowd, basically.
I'm just gonna go up and be like, I'm gonna go see if I can weasel my way towards the cellar, the armory, whatever that was. So if I get, don't return.
Isn't that more of a job for you?
Who's currently or the rogue is just failed a will save and
Yeah, I know,
the
but
coward.
we
But
don't
nobody-
know that.
Nobody knows
that.
Yeah, I said I went
So,
back to my room,
I'm
so
just
nobody
like-
knows I'm.
Isn't that a job for the rogue?
Oh, you're saying that in character?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go find him then.
Do I hear him
Seems like
say cellar?
Sneaky Sneaks
Jorgenal.
is a little more geared
Roll
to
listen.
speaking.
True. New.
Don't always have to
Seven?
Chef.
No.
No, perhaps.
But yeah.
You're way
You
too busy,
shouldn't
like,
go
boo! Boo! Just booing Jory. Some of the patrons are giving you kind of glares because Jory's not dancing
Do
bad.
I see them
but-
give me glares? Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey! You got a problem with me, mate?
So Jorgendal has suddenly changed
I'm
from a
leaving
dwarf.
the room. Gonna go to the
It
cleric.
exasperates his accent. And he has it. I've always had that accent. I thought I talked to it, but maybe not. Anyways, if I don't, I do now.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, you bugger!
Alright, so you're trying to antagonize a fight, basically.
Yeah, I flipped over the table too. Ah!
Okay.
Alright.
Put it on the
I
sugar
gotta go
ball,
over
mate.
there now. I gotta just grab him. I'm gonna grab him.
Trying to grab my mace, which is probably not better.
No.
Well, this is going on.
Who you fucking think you are?
Okay.
Grapple. Do you think you need
I
an
can't
escort?
help. I rolled the odds, and that makes me mean.
I'll go to find him. If you want to join me, feel free. No, that's fine too. Things look like they might get
A little out of
rambunctious
hand
here.
in here.
Could get a little unruly.
Squirrely.
I'm gonna try to drag Jory out of just into the hallway. Maybe rolling a grapple or
As he trips
strength
you.
or something.
Well, it's a grapple to grab him with an
Mm.
opposed grapple from Jorgendal.
That's a 15.
Yeah, that's like a 20.
So he slips from your grip.
Well, he's a dwarf, so he's.
I think it's like +4.
This is like wormy
Hit me with one of them.
suckers.
Yeah.
I think
I
I still
should
have my
probably
armor
have
on.
a sucker
I don't
as
know.
well.
Flavor of a sucker.
A sucker? Or one
Yeah.
of these?
Sucker.
I rolled an 18.
Where is that a blue one
From
at
the
the end?
mystery.
All right,
I
so
don't,
give me
I don't
some
grab him. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have my
Totally
mace,
lost
Is
that.
that a blue one at the end?
but I'm
Yes.
trying to grab it.
Over here. We got cotton candy and raspberry.
It's
Raspberry.
green.
The other one's
All
raspberry.
right, so things are getting kind of
Is it doing anything for you?
wily there.
Who's the looking through Tomadrill's eyes? Who's the patron that I'm antagonizing?
Who is Jorgendal
Yeah.
antagonizing?
Yeah, who's he going after?
He's probably going after one of the guards because
Okay.
one of the guards, the off-duty
Ooh,
guard. 'cause,
okay.
Look at my Jordan.
I mean, ultimately, that's. It's not like he's gonna pick a fight with a woman. I mean, he might, but
Is there a woman staring at him?
there's probably like everybody's probably staring at him because this is like they get a night off and their enjoyment is ruined by.
This burly dwarf who's had far too much to drink.
No, not enough. We're still coherent.
Jesus.
Guy,
Teeth are gonna fall.
you're in the hedge maze. Roll a percentile.
Been happening for years. So.
Yeah, I know.
90.
All right. You're still making your way around the hedge maze.
Woohoo!
They don't always come off.
I know.
I'd assume Belleville and Robot will return at some point.
The life of the adult tries to slide off the sucker from the stick.
I
So,
don't think I've ever done that in my life.
No?
I've done it a lot.
You can't do it with other ones, but with dum-dums it's kind of easy
Some of them,
sometimes.
they just slip right off. And they use like a little sucker ball.
I can smell the lime one.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yeah, see? There you go. His one.
you are struggling with
That's what she
you and Jorgendal are in a struggle.
No, you do not, unless I
I
roll
wasn't
one.
trying. I was rolling the dice.
I get into a very,
Aid?
I get into a slap fight and just, stop it.
Mark, your cleric has arrived at your room.
And find nobody there.
No one's there.
Okay, find this kind of odd. So, I find the nearest servant and ask if they've seen my. I'll describe my roguish character.
But that was a 7. I'm like, that doesn't.
So you're gonna spend some time wandering the halls to find somebody.
I'll just nonchalantly ask if like, hey, have you seen this guy?
Roll a 7 on it.
Have you seen him show a milk carton?
Special these things.
Tomadrell,
Have you seen one before?
it's becoming apparent to you that Jacquinette does not like
Jorgano?
Jorgendal's distraction because the bard he's still performing, but he's not as
Focused.
focused.
Who else is in the room? With
As far as
my party.
your party, it's you, your 2 characters, Kevin, Tabby, C-Mak, and Jory. And Jory's dancing. C-Mak is just hanging out watching the crowd. Jorgendal and Kevin are slap fighting more or less. And
And
Tabby
I'm just
is
like,
standing there just...
I'm in dismay. Contemplating leaving.
Okay. Sleight of hand first. Okay, let's take a roll. Sleight of hand is 20. Yeah, must be 21. No, 15. So,
Who's getting over if you
to
come
see
out?
if, like, wiggle my fingers underneath the table to cast a spell.
Okay.
And
Yay.
Who are you fingering?
Jorgano.
Oh, okay. This is my kind of party. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, I thought I had sleep. Well, guess he's getting charmed. I cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Got some sort of minor illusion.
Yeah, make the touch attack. Now I gotta see if he saves.
Boop.
I'm going to assume that you prepare the spell
Yeah.
at a distance and then go up to him and try and apply it with the touch.
Yeah.
And just like a hey,
Yeah,
buddy,
whisper
calm
something
down.
into his ear and just
Yeah.
like, and yeah, he rolls a 3. So yeah, he's very.
You just walk up and put your face or hand on his face and just, hey buddy, how's it
slight
going?
touch on it, on the elbow, in the non-threatening sexual way. And he starts laughing hysterically.
Can I take him out then?
Yeah, I pointed, servants, take care of this ruffian. His head clearly had too much beverage. And I walk back to Jacqueline.
Yeah, I take him out.
All right,
Do it.
you're fine. You don't even need to fight him
Roll a
anymore.
That was a 7.
The hole and
Oh.
Kevin can escort him into the hallway freely because
He's
he's
just
acting on the instructions of Tomadrell.
Oh, he's just laughing.
What happened? Could you spit on me?
Just the 2 of them. They're like wiggling their tongues around with this little sucker ball on the tip of their tongue. It's the most ridiculous thing.
Not the only balls that end up on the tip of those tongues.
Oh, robot.
Hey, mine. That's why I have 2 roommates. You guys do whatever you
And
want.
they're
to
like
each
kind
other.
of facing each other too.
You sleep
So.
pretty soundly.
Robot has to
Not
get up
when my
early
door
every
opens.
morning. Robot, you're still feeling pretty confident that you're going the right. You're finding your way around. Guy, the ranger in you tells you you're lost, and you're not like 5 feet in. You're like 40 minutes in.
Go in.
Yeah, 3.5 at the hill.
And then you
You're making your way.
Deeper. Give it her. She's got
All right, so Kevin and Jorgendal are in the hallway.
Yeah, you're escorting a laughing dwarf. Have fun with
Mark,
that.
I'm assuming at this point, by this point, you found somebody. No one, you know, the whoever you find, whatever cleaning staff or whatever, the guard you find, you haven't seen him. However, they suggest that, you know, the bard is performing down on the main floor. The bard is performing, or perhaps he found his way into the library to find some light reading, or
And you're
Okay. I ignore that. I go to. Would there be any other place that would be like where servants would be going, like just going and coming, like a hub of like the main activity?
not this late.
maybe other.
You have to realize that there is a huge storm outside, and it's nighttime, and all these guys are out in the maze.
Dark vision.
Lost.
We'll light village vision.
All right. Well,
Light a
Head towards
torch in the
the
rain.
That's fun.
Have a burning torch.
assuming he's there. I'll head towards the cellar and assume he's
Only
there.
you had a flaming corset.
Oh, actually, wait. Because I had both net knowledge and over both.
What? You had a numbing on?
Of which way he would go, he'd go towards the cellar or the gallery, because I knew those were important parts. I knew we can go to the kitchen. Okay.
Well, it should be.
Cellar. Even. Okay, gallery.
Very
Come
good
on.
meal.
I didn't want to be impartial because I knew better, but at the same time, yeah. Okay, we'll go to the gallery.
You left it to random. That's fine.
Just chant.
What's everybody else doing?
Going through the maze.
Is my
Would you shut up, you idiot?
is my rogue like alive?
I leave. I'm like, what are you gonna do with this fool?
I believe the word guffaw adequately describes Jorgendel's laugh.
It's just that deep.
A
Like,
hearty. A hearty turtle.
His shoulders kind of shrugging like.
It's like a
No,
Star
like
Fox.
pedophiles laugh.
Yeah.
Like the Andros. There we go.
Like when you realize.
Guy,
you
laugh
can't
for
run
me.
away.
I was wondering who was going to get it. I was going to say, Mark, laugh for you. Like, he beat me to it.
That was too easy.
I go for animals. Come on now.
I just looked up and Guy was the first person I saw. And he won the lottery.
Yay! The
Okay.
pedophile lottery.
You gotta be kidding.
It's the best lottery. Someone won $100,000 at the Buell stop set gas station.
Nice.
That's a
Scratch off.
interesting segue.
Yeah, well, lottery.
Because they won
Okay.
$100,000.
It wasn't me.
No, wasn't me either.
I would have to play in order to win. So
It was just like one of the scratch offs.
When did you find out about your Gophers?
I didn't. I won like $40 again. So I
You paid
just
You do a
bought.
lot of things for $40.
Yeah, I bought another 40 tickets.
I like when you went in there.
Diversify your bonds!
When you went in there and you're like, I'll take 40, and the guy's like, what? 40? Like, yeah, 40.
Give me that. 40.
Cold hard cash.
Well, it's up to like 1.5 million, and Go for 5 is pretty good odds, so
Bell will roll a percentile.
way better odds than any of the other ones.
30.
Make the attempt to track robot.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You think you're tracking robot?
I don't think a 10 is going to do it.
You stumble into Guy. Guess what? You're both lost. But at least you're together. Robot,
Remember,
roll me a
Like
spot
a wolf.
hold hands, buddy system.
Roll a spot.
just to get this moving along.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to tie a rope to an arrow.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not seeing a whole lot.
Yeah. Hey, and it's
You notice that the portion of the hedge mage you're in is less well kept with a spot like that. You guys have escorted.
Off the children's toys, and he makes it.
Got some coffee for you.
Has it been there for like 3 weeks?
Yeah, a long time. I don't know whoever had the cigarette filled McDonald's pop can, but that had some mold in it.
Mark, your cleric arrives at the gallery.
Okay.
It's like a year ago.
I go looking through
Really
for
bad.
any
Like, I
signs
went
of people, and
you
I
could still there's
try to
soda in
find
it, but
G
where it's basically like Jello soda.
any mark that would seem like what's his face is the main guy.
Free Jello soda.
'Cause that's something I figured
cool.
that he would.
As you
Just
travel in,
making sure.
you get to the far side of the gallery, and you can see a painting with a cloth over it, and then just like the lower half of a person sticking out from behind the cloth.
String it right from the ground.
Does he recognize the lower half
Yeah,
of this person?
yeah.
You got a glass building.
Is it moving back and forth?
No,
And his hand
no.
is hidden.
When he saw it,
Wrapping presents. Get out of here.
Do I still have my weapons? Did they take those?
No, they didn't take anything from you.
Okay, then I'll use my mace and just like touch his leg.
You don't get any kind of response.
thank you for taking me back here.
Okay, then I'll try to use that to like move the cloth away from just a
You're
little
gonna pull the cloth away from the painting?
from him.
From
like a-
him?
it's like
Well, I
a
mean,
Eyes
he's
Wide
behind
Shut.
the cloth.
Is he like
I've seen that movie.
in front of it, staring intently at it?
Here's the painting.
Kubrick film.
Here's his legs sticking out from behind the cloth that's still
Okay.
hanging off the painting.
So okay, I will move around behind, like against the wall, and look
Okay.
towards him and move this out. See what I see.
He's staring at the
Somebody
painting.
made a mod.
Okay,
in
and then
Super
I
Mario
will
Wii Brothers.
use
Where they
my
made
hand
Bowsette the
to like obscure his vision.
Is it like of the
He
jigglenomics on that?
actively swats your hand away.
Jiggle physics.
They aren't that good.
Okay.
All it really does is just go.
Oh, okay. Slap her in the face.
Yeah.
It's
Good
still,
tackle him.
dead or
I
alive.
went badly.
Burn the
Yeah.
painting.
Also, my hit badly.
Touch it. Touch the painting.
Defile the painting.
Defile
Smack
the
it with the
painting.
mace.
Slap it and call it
Wait,
nature.
is a cloth
a lady who
attached
had
to
like
the
this
painting?
priceless like Rembrandt.
It's
It
hanging
was
from
like a
the
picture
top.
of Jesus Christ.
It's
Straight
obviously
over it.
draped
Fucked it
over
up,
it
and then she tried to
intentionally.
Basically just like two eyed
Is there another? Is there something to throw over his head, like the cloth of that? Or wait, I guess.
What do you have in the inventory?
It was a nun, wasn't it? Or something?
You're done.
I'm sure it's a chunk of art you can throw over there. Just rip the painting off the wall and frisbee it at him.
I guess I'll take my shield and just hold it in front. Just block him and like push him back. I'm gonna try not to destroy anything while I'm doing
Right. He actively fights to get around your shield and to get back to the painting. And, you push him back, and he kind of weasels his way around and then goes back underneath the sheet to stare at the painting.
Okay. Okay, I'll leave him and I'll head back
Like,
to.
no.
I'm gonna head back to the Bard's performance to find the rest of the group.
So, everybody at the Bard's performance.
Me and Joy are outside
Yep.
in the hallway.
I'm with old bitch tits.
Yep.
Anything happen?
When you sit down, she gives you just kind of like these. Thank you. The Bard has gone back to being much more jovial on stage. Jory's dancing continues. He's probably run out of moves, and now he's doing like disco and.
Or he's just doing
The
like
robot?
the river dance that like Penny dances.
Or he's just like doing this.
Do a little soft shoe.
lazily just. Moving like an arm for him.
Something like that.
I'm gonna say to Jaqueline, that people of a more refined culture must learn to appreciate such things as this, and it galls me to see such a man behave in such a manner.
And at that, I'm just gonna leave the room because I'm done with this.
All right.
I have a servant left. Jorgenol was my servant. Is anyone else in the room?
C-Mak is still standing in the doorway.
What's your character's name?
Florence.
Wait,
Florence!
you don't really know C-Mak. I mean, you met him on the road here.
Yeah. Do I know his name?
Yeah, I'm sure you know his name.
Florence, I desire wine.
You can react however you want, C-Mak. You owe no allegiance to him, however. You
Get it
know the plan.
yourself.
You know the plan was that you guys were all servants. He is a timber baron.
Oh, if that was the plan, might as well go get him a thing of wine.
It's better not to give it to him.
Make sure he's watching from across the room.
Does he do that?
sir?
Do you do that?
No, I'm just gonna get you a thing of wine.
The last servant that I haven't driven off. See, what I'm going for is to railing Jaqueline on this table in front of the bars.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm about 2/3 growler deep, so it's just gonna get weirder from here. And after that, I'm going to the bottle of wine.
Randomly, if you spit in the wine, isn't that like giving him a kiss from afar if he
Yeah.
drinks it?
Don't forget about the Guinness.
Yeah, it's been in that one for a while, so it's quite lukewarm. You can have it if you want.
Anybody, anyone.
I'm a person.
That's been there for a while too.
It is tepid.
It's good beer. Might not be now.
It's actually not too warm.
Mark, your clerk
No,
arrives
it
back at
hasn't
the
been that hot in
performance.
Okay.
There's
I'll
Kevin
find-
and
Probably see
Jorgendal are
us.
still in the hallway.
Yeah.
Tabby has found her way out there.
Okay, I'll tell you guys.
See-
C-Mak
C-Mak
is getting
is-
wine now.
Got wine, bringing it to Tomatrill.
Wine
Jory's
now?
still dancing on stage.
I found him. He's in the art gallery staring at a picture, and he's underneath the cloth that's obscuring it. I think he is entranced by something.
Are you telling Tomadrill this? Or
I'm
are
telling
you
the three of them because they're
oh,
all just
We're
like
all
the ones that
standing
are
here.
outside?
Jorgendel's still laughing. Speaking of entranced.
So yeah, I try to get him away as I see someone else try to get somebody else away, and
It's not funny.
didn't work.
Sounds like magic.
Magic.
I don't even know how long Tasha City this laughter lasts. I think it's like minutes. Not even.
You know that was
Shit
charm
about
person.
magic.
Huh?
You used charm person, didn't you?
No, I used Tasha City's laughter. I decided not to use charm person because I'm waiting for Jorgendal to be angry tomorrow. You fucking use that magic bullshit on me! Beat the shit out of Tom Bro.
I'll use it again, you fat fuck. Okay,
Hey, go find Rob. I gotta deal with this shit.
Yeah.
okay.
Rob, he's probably reading a book somewhere.
He's in the library.
Library
It is
was the
correct.
last place I saw.
Okay, I'll head towards the
Heard of
library
him.
then.
You,
I'll
just,
accompany him.
you decide when my laughter runs out.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna start dragging Georgie up to my room so my lion can watch over him.
I do also have. I can
He
try to
hates
command
dwarves.
him.
But he
to
hates
look at it.
dwarves, so I mean,
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Who hates dwarves?
The lion.
Nice. I forgot.
He ain't lying.
Oh god.
Hedge maze,
Come on,
guys.
Maine.
Lost people. You guys are wandering around lost.
Oh, Jory would still have been dancing.
Jory, oh yeah, Jory's dancing.
Could
He's probably doing the jungle boogie now.
Probably. Tell the guards to escort him back to his.
I just remember like Always Sunny when they think they think they're dancing well, and it comes to it and they're just basically sweaty, like just messes on stage. Just belly sticking out.
I like to
Penis
think
sticking
that
out.
Jory's up on stage dancing some Def Leppard. Dollar bills floating in. I'm gonna call you Cinnamon.
Because he's a light brown.
Good job, Cinnamon Buns.
Robots. Well, I'm just curious what you're doing.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going.
Cinnamon.
Let's keep wandering in the hedge maze.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Where's your spot?
Alright.
Yeah, cinnamon.
56.
Alright. You move back into a section of hedge maze that's much better kept. And
Turn around and go back in there and look around, I guess.
Yeah, mad buzz bouncing.
Like, get Jorgie back up to the rooms.
yeah, you get him there, and as you get the door closed, he stops laughing.
Just staring at a lion.
Stay.
You told the Jorgie or the lion?
How drunk am I? Is it? It's probably pretty drunk.
You tell me. You roll for it usually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I roll for how I behave, but I guess I'll roll a percentile and see just how drunk I actually am.
I mean, you weren't drinking that long. You were drinking a while though.
I'm 88% drunk.
So you were drinking the good stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So by now I'm probably pretty compliant because it's getting to the point where I can't even, like, hey, what are we doing back up here? Who are you? What's the kitty doing here? I don't like you, kitty eater.
You just piss your pants. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
And I pee my armor. It is rank.
I decide that he's not going to be in my room. I'm going to put him in his room.
Is he sharing with Jorgenome? Or the Commodore?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Pee blankets. But I might be able to rail a servant over a drunk dwarf. Hashtag life goals.
And I'm going to shut the door as I leave him there.
Golden Gate.
Could you just do me a metagame solid and throw him in, like, the in like, the closet?
In the closet?
Yeah, somewhere he's just... He's
Where you
probably
can't
pissed you
just
off.
throw
Be
anything.
something
Tomadrill's
pissed
room
me off.
has multiple chambers. You
Yeah.
can put him in a different chamber.
Okay, sure.
Throw him in the most awkward place.
The most awkward place?
Yes.
In a chamber pot?
Yes. As long as
No,
there's
There's like one cheek in there.
In the
armoire.
armoire.
Armoire, yes. I'm
Or
pretty
maybe
compliant,
the-
like,
maybe
here's
one
your
of those-
bed.
Maybe one of those trunks in front of the bed that they usually have.
Yes.
Just throw
Any
them
one of
there.
those, you choose.
Outside the window on the ledge.
Drag the trunk out there.
Put him in the trunk, and then if you get to rail that spice trader, then he can just pop out and jack the box.
There's
the
so
last
many
minute.
railings that could happen right now. We don't even know.
Railer in the
That's true.
trunk
It's like
on the
building
trunk.
a massive banister.
The biggest closet that is in there. That's where he's going.
Okay.
Okay.
Menage a four? Wait, yeah.
So Jorgendo's out of the game now, supposedly.
I Menage is like four, but I
Until
didn't
you
know.
wander
He's
back
gonna
up.
wander. Oh, I'm ready to
I'm
fuck.
just gonna lock it with like
Cockblock the shit out of
a
it.
pole.
You
Latch
touching
the
poles?
handles
Mark.
together.
Your cleric finds Rob in
Giant rod.
the library.
Okay. I tell him the situation and ask for his assistance. Say that I apologize to disturb him, but you know,
Aw, you're so
Shit's
such
going
a
down.
polite cleric.
well, I know that Rob thinks I'm an idiot, so you know, I try to appease his goodwill.
Lead the way.
Lead the way.
Anniversary, yep.
Alright.
Then I lead him back.
Okay.
Alright. Let's take 2 minutes here so I can smoke. And when we reconvene, we'll
Hey.
continue from there, and then we're going to progress the story much quicker.
I'm down to smoke a pole.
You know you are.
You live under my house. You live by my rules.
No, fuck Mark.
Well, I just want to like go to your house and see like a to-do list.
Bathroom, kitchen, Mark.
Rob and the cleric arrive at the gallery. We'll start with this.
You're controlling Rob's character.
Yeah.
Okay. I ask in your infinite wisdom, and maybe yours, because you have to.
In his
Quit
words,
sucking
exactly.
up.
Will command, or yeah, will command. Can I command him away? Do you think that will work? To stop him from staring at it.
Rob is a bookworm. So Rob would likely respond with the way overanalyzed, like, well, it depends on the reason why he's viewing the...
Okay.
Politely ask him to get the fuck out of here.
I wanted them to get the fuck in here. Come on. Counterintuitive, man. Okay. Wait. In the gallery, you said?
You're at the gallery, yeah.
Okay.
Would it be knowledge, arcana, or spellcraft?
What are you trying to do?
Try and figure out what's going.
If
What's
there's
happening?
an ongoing effect, a spellcraft could potentially tell you. You can make a spellcraft check. There's no reason why you can't.
I'm guessing Knowledge Arcana would tell you what
You-
items would have this kind of effect on it.
You use Arcana,
Listen.
I'll use Spellcraft. I mean-
he should use spellcraft.
Oh,
It
okay.
was far more.
Well, we should both just do
experience.
both. Then. Does it take a long time?
No,
Just quick.
no. Yeah.
How many Spellcraft? 22.
I try again.
18. You had a 22.
Mhm.
You had a good mod too.
Of course
Yeah.
there.
I rolled a 4.
Oh,
At the
brutal.
beginning of the second.
Yeah, he has plus 14 on spellcraft.
Okay, fine. Plus 10, so I'm not far off, but that's one thing I actually thought might be useful. But
There's definitely some kind of magical compulsion going on that's keeping him there.
okay.
It would just come down to determining what is more powerful, your command or the compulsion that is already affecting him.
Well, unless you see a reason not to, I'll give it a whirl.
Give the man a moment to process.
Just smack him on the back of the head and drag him out of there.
Let's
Yeah,
destroy his mind. Come on.
Could, but I feel he'll topple into the painting and
No,
open it up for us all to
just-
see, and we'll all be entranced.
What happens?
Smack
gotta-
him on the back of the head with the handle of your mace.
Painting on fire.
It's a 1,000 fire.
There you go.
Hey,
Quest over.
what did I
burn the
say
shit down.
before we even entered this place? Burn it to the ground.
Burn all the servants' names.
And all the characters are now evil.
I am no longer a paladin.
Blackguard. There you go.
Blackguard gets the
Well, we
short end of the
fancy
stick.
the.
Blackguard got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, Blackguard kind of sucks.
It's astonishing in a game that has a tendency to skew the evil creatures in power level that they made Blackguard so pussy.
I always wanted to make one just from a role-playing standpoint. Like, basically make it like Prince of Eagle. Blackguard who can actually fight.
Regal's a dick.
Yeah, Regal's close.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Lacey's the one that
I'll
I like.
try it.
I don't mind patience.
I'll command him to. What is it?
Kind of
Go
don't like
sleep?
the naming convention.
Yeah.
Or sleep is not. It's like
Okay, I forget which one's there.
retreat, sit,
I like Duke Blondie.
do nothing. Those sort of
No,
things.
very
Simple one-word commands,
You
basically.
but
Okay. I'll move the like rope thing from behind him so he doesn't collapse.
Cool.
Bring the whole thing down.
Eraser on at least.
And I'll clear a path for him and say, I command him to retreat.
My
He's still staring at the
is an
painting.
elder one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, there's a waste of that.
I spoil it. I always look at
We'll come back to you guys. You guys can continue to
What
ponder.
is important
Okay.
to me?
Kevin and Tabby.
I deposited the dwarf. And
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
on my way back.
You
Okay.
get a dwarf deposit.
As you guys arrive back at the performance hall, so to speak, the bard is wrapping up his performance. You know, he's thanking everyone for
He's trying to
visiting
rap.
him.
So modern.
Jack Quinnett is kind of, you know, you can see her doing like the schoolgirl wiggle, like she wants to go and talk to him, but she's too timid to, which is it's very odd to Tomadrill that in dealing with her she was very confident, and now she's kind of shifted to a girlish, nervous.
Attitude.
They want me to introduce you to Boo. I'm gonna.
Also, Jory, you're done dancing. I mean, you could still be dancing. I don't care.
Well,
Music
I'm gonna
is
thank
over.
the bard for performing and letting me dance.
I'm surprised you didn't get.
Oh shit! Who the fuck are you?
He's just up there dabbing now.
Was there
Looks like he's getting
any
senior.
gold or pieces involved?
No,
Performance.
Lindsay
Nope.
showed me that she could do that.
this isn't like a
Five.
public performance.
My
This-
daughter
Okay.
does the floss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lindsay's like, I don't know how to do that right.
Thank Christ.
I'm like,
I'm gonna ask Jaqueline if
Quaylen.
if I am going to go introduce myself to the bar. Would you happen to like me make proper introductions as we go over there and say hello?
Voice gets through.
You know, her eyes light up and she says, well, we have been introduced. However, I will join you.
Ah, thank you, madam. Take my arm, proffer it.
The manservant pulls up the chair for her and puts her shawl back on her shoulders. You know, it's kind of giving you the stink eye a little bit, but not bad.
Young servant, or is he old, like a dust old?
No.
Good servant, perhaps you should go see to the madam's accommodations for a minute. Make sure that there's plenty of fire in her room and everything is well set. I have her well in hand.
He continues. He doesn't speak at all. He just continues to look at you and just follow, kind of like a puppy dog.
Alright. I have a mute in my party too. Yeah, walk up, introduce, make the polite gestures of like a lord would do, like, Bard, may I present to you Mr. Quaylen, or whatever her name is.
And the bard is he's very animated, and you can see that he's kind of got that look that you get when you're like, oh, I don't want to talk to her. I'm like, oh, I've met her before. Pleasure, milady.
How does she behave?
She's obviously kind of giddy, but she is hiding it a little bit.
Okay.
Like, hi, it's gone.
Now that they notice the twitch of pleasure on my face, like,
She doesn't, but the bard does.
alright.
Just look at the bard and just like,
Bitch should be crazy. Anyways.
C-Mak, since you're still I'm assuming you're still watching what's going on. Most of the patrons are finishing their drinks. A lot of them have left already.
This is really good beer. Okay.
Yeah, no, that you're halfway through.
It's emptying. As you guys are coming down and approaching the hall to Kevin, you guys would see the staff heading out to the west towards the servants' quarters. And
Looks like it's done.
Good. Cormac tires of this.
I didn't realize.
He says that in the third
Cormac
person.
talks in the third person.
Cormac is Bob Dole.
Tear down his wall, Mr. Gorbachev. Tear it down, Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole. You ever seen Family Guy where they talk about where God's like presenting the Asian as like it's in front of the panel, like his board, and it's like, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Asian. It says like, highly intelligent, great at mathematics, small penis, but it's very efficient. We're predicting 5 million by this time. Do they eat like normal food? Oh God, no. And for some odd reason, they hate all other types of Asians. I don't know why, but that popped up on feed today, and I laughed in my office.
Robot,
Mm-hmm.
you have returned to the unkempt section of the hedge maze. You guys are still lost, guy.
Yay.
Fellow.
Guess I'm gonna look around here.
You're just gonna take a 20 on a search and spend
Yeah.
hours searching around?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what, you guys are spending your time lost. You're spending your time just poking around that one section. Rob and Mark.
can I create water and splash it in his face?
Sure.
Wake up.
Do you have something to create water into?
Yeah, water skin. I can just
Use
use
the
it
onto his,
You just
over his
use
head.
your water skin.
On the painting.
Okay.
Cut the
I'm gonna
painting
try
off,
another one.
Make a
Dispel magic.
Okay.
Give it a shot on the painting.
Okay. What's your save on Dispel?
Archaeologists have found a ring inside a 9th
Is it,
century Viking grave that was
castle
the
check?
phrase for Allah.
It's
Would be a
listed-
caster level check, I guess.
Loot from a 14 village, but
Yeah, that would be. It says right here.
He's still entranced by it.
Okay.
That's the sound your cleric makes.
Just cast a spell and just.
Gonna have
Okay.
Where's your
Roll a
save?
will save, however, on your
Oh,
rogue.
you need to roll a will save.
Hmm?
Your rogue has to roll a will save.
Oh, on the for that spell?
Roll a
Well,
will save.
I did on the painting though.
No.
Yeah.
Roll a
No.
will save for your rogue.
Oh, okay. 16.
16. All right. Still very much watching.
Okay.
Do I know where these guys are yet? No idea.
We didn't ask.
No idea. Nobody asked. Nobody told.
We would have to walk
I'm
around.
gonna have Rob just kind of
Did you
take
want to
20
do
on
that?
the
'Cause we
spellcraft
could that
check to try and figure out what.
abandon
Okay,
our
so he's going to spend a lot of time.
Lord
Well, I'm
Bathroom.
doing.
I'm gonna go back into
studying.
more bathrobe.
Death combs.
bathcombs.
Bathrobe.
Mm,
I'm going back in there.
They're
Until
also-
I've
can I
taken
use
care
knowledge
of
Arcana, or is that wait till next turn?
Jorgendal. He's sleeping.
I'm going to thank you profusely and say, oh, it's so good to have at least one good servant in this household. By the way,
Did he bring you wine?
oh yes. By the way, I was proffered wine. Gave him I don't tip servants. Not my servants. They're paid handsomely.
They're your servants.
Thank you, young Florence. I don't know how old you are. Could be 42 for all I know. I just saw the newest Bowset meme. They put it on Kirby.
Oh, that one was awesome.
So considering whether or not you could, you shouldn't have stopped and asked if you should.
This is gonna go Jigglypuff and it's gonna get
What happens?
Am I still
You
doing
use
stuff?
something.
I'm just curious what you guys are doing.
I'm just...
Jacqueline excuses herself and
she's gone.
No, because he told us.
and makes her way out of the chamber.
I'm
And the
gonna-
bard is, he makes pleasantries with you,
No.
but then he also, is trying to wrap it up. It's
I
obvious.
was gonna say, I noticed that she is a little bit enamored with you. I mean, has that been something...
the bird responsible.
Been a boon or a mispleasure?
Bond responsible for putting a wrap it up box on the table. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap that shit up.
Wrap that gavel up.
Okay.
He's kind of like, he finds her adjuration odd. It's just kind of creepy. He's not, there's.
He's not into older ladies.
Definitely
Well,
not into
he
it.
obviously he loves the appreciation of his work, but he's not. He hasn't reciprocated in any way yet. She still continues to come to every performance, and
Oh, so she's wanting. Anyways, I got this, guys.
I'm gonna I'm gonna tell him that we're gonna go to the gallery because that's where his cleric told us where.
correct.
Mark or
We're going there.
Nathan was.
I'm just gonna ask some normal general information of the bard, like how long has he been here? How has the show's been going? Why is he still here? How's it be like a sub-rate bard? Not saying no.
He's been there for some time. He originally arrived with a group from Brandenburg that were sent to reestablish communication. His fellows, several of his fellows have left and had returned to Brandenburg. However, Grolkoth, the fighter, has found employ at the household, as has he. His performing has been such a so much of an appreciated subject here that he's decided to stay. However, the others have left.
Rollcock.
Who else are gonna accompany them to the gallery?
Fair enough.
Has he noticed anything strange?
Nice.
Strange things happen in this house every day.
Anything unusual, like more so than unusual? I noticed that I get some eerie feelings in certain parts of the house, and servants behave awfully strangely.
The hamster with a knife comes out. Like, nothing strange here.
There's nothing odd to him outside of the standard, there's obviously a lot of intrigue amongst the staff. Well, I like him,
Yeah.
I like her, whatever. Lord has not been present regularly lately. In fact, the Bard has not had seen him at his performances for weeks. Obviously, there's Francis Dark, who is not one.
He's a
Let
dick.
him be with his dogs. He does know that the captain of the guard is grooming his understudy to take over, basically, and that the one of the other guards kind of is a little bit butthurt that he's not the understudy.
Who's the butthurt guard?
Windham?
Windham?
Use that term.
Windham.
Windham.
Windhelm.
Barry Wyndham?
Butthurt guard. Who I can explore. Can't spell. Barry Wyndham. Okay. Any other rumors they may have worth a note? Just court gossip that always intrigues me.
Nothing really exceptional. The intellectual who hangs out in the library is an odd duck, but nothing vile. He just has a tendency to spend entirely too much time with his nose in the books. However, it is a good thing that he has been more or less teaching the ostler's son in reading, writing, arithmetic.
Okay. I thank him profusely and tell him it was an exceptional performance. Look forward to seeing more.
And he skitters away.
Skitters.
Like Skitters is like
Just-
just someplace to be.
Insect
No,
away.
just
Time to go.
time to go. This
He hisses and
while he appreciates the adoration, he may not appreciate the company, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
He's more of a
Introvert.
he's an adventurer.
Ah.
Originally, he's not used to the kingly courts, and he can smooze, but he's not necessarily comfortable doing so.
Not quite a true bard.
Maybe he's a battle bard.
Maybe he's a terrible bard. I'm done.
Do I make it to the
Jealous.
gallery yet?
All right, you guys are at the gallery.
Cormac is tired of this. He's gonna try to yank the rogue away from it.
Roll a strength check.
he just walks in, just
18.
Roll an opposed strength check.
You roll a 1, you yank him, he feels good.
You're both awkward.
He's got a -1 on
so
his strength.
16.
So I win.
16. Roll a d6, Mark.
You're gonna take damage.
2.
2. He, as you pull the rogue away, he reaches for the claw, but it kind of flails out of his grip, and he's still fighting against you to get back.
Knock it off, idiot.
No visual cues that he's even hearing anything you're saying.
Can I take my quarterstaff and just whack him on the side of the head?
You can if you want. You want to do subdual damage to him? Is that?
Knock this mother bitch.
Oh, subdual damage? Okay. Well, I rolled a 9 on my d20. Does
Nope.
that get your AC?
Do it, yeah. I think
Well,
it'd
he's
be-
being held by Kevin, but it still misses. Doesn't hit Kevin though.
We're just gonna keep dragging him, just out of the gallery, straight
Yeah.
out.
Is the painting covered still? Like, goes
Yeah.
up the. Okay, I went back down. Okay.
Let's call it. Don't look at it. Just
Yeah,
don't.
they just-
What does
they just-
Rob make of this?
We're both over here just. He's studying it. I'm like trying to to transfer. He just comes down and.
And I just.
Mine! And then she smacks him in the head with the
His
staff.
patient,
I try, but I
Cormac's
miss.
patience is done.
Would I be able to show up at this time? Because they told me where it was.
Yeah, they told you where you were going.
Can I try to counter-song this? Provided that there's some sort of...
A counter song would counteract a spell being cast.
Okay.
This is an effect that's in action.
Damn it.
I don't have
Don't have
any spells
dispel.
for that. He tried to spell the
We'll
painting,
use command.
And you tried dispelling it as well.
Oh.
but he dispelled the painting, or he tried to dispel the painting.
It's true.
It's true. It's
Uh,
true.
I'll follow them out. Yeah, what the hell?
Can I UMD this bad ride? 26.
there's nothing to UMD.
Actually, you know what?
I spellcraft at a 24.
We already have him studying it.
Oh, he knows. Okay.
I follow them out and I keep my mace in hand and
I
say,
did my thing.
don't hurt him.
You're like, don't hurt him!
No, I'm like, don't hurt him.
Ah, I missed anyway.
Supposed to be a detect magic device.
I know, that's why I'm not actually hitting him.
Maybe.
She's just still protective.
I suppose I could have just detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Just stared at it for a while.
Yeah. I did too.
Anyway, that's a little good for now. Like, until they recover
Alright,
from
you
it.
guys are all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
I mean,
nothing
it's
else.
just
Alright,
it's gonna wear off of him.
is everybody
eventually.
going back to the
I'm
room?
dragging him away.
Well, Rob knows results now. I don't know if he's sharing them or not, but
It's some form of domination effect.
Okay.
So burn the painting.
Burn it to the ground.
Would it kill him?
Have fun.
Nah, it'll
I mean-
probably wear off eventually. It's got like a.
Can Rob tell if it'll wear off when he's like, is it a proximity thing?
it's
or?
very, very powerful, but a domination effect does not wear off based on proximity.
Based off time, isn't it?
Some will wear off based on time.
Some
Is
will
it-
wear off when we burn the painting.
Is it a curse? Or is that totally different?
No, that's totally different.
Roll the
Okay.
one.
I bring him back to the room, leave the painting alone for now. Wait till the morning.
I gotta hold him there all night.
What would he
Gotta lay on him.
possibly need to use a domination painting?
I don't know, but let's just get it over with.
So everyone's
done
going
with
back
this
to the
night.
room except for the two that are spending the night in the
The maze.
Hedge Maze Lost and Robot who's spending the night searching.
Yeah.
Alright. So everybody went back to the room.
Yeah.
We don't give 2 fucks about you 3. Sorry.
As the sun breaks,
Obviously, I
Robot
didn't either.
I
So
keep the rogue in check. by the way.
buried underneath in kind of sparse part of the hedge maze, you find some disturbed soil.
might as well dig at it. See
Okay.
what's
That's gross.
You begin digging and fairly shallow. You find a body that's been buried for quite some time, not an extensive amount of time, but at least several weeks. It's not just bones.
Does it smell?
Do you have any knowledge
Obviously.
religion?
no.
That would be us.
You would recognize that it has
I
vestments of some sort,
right.
like you would expect from some pantheon of religion, but which specific pantheon is?
Not a problem. I'm gonna loot the body. So
Do it. Desecrated too.
strip it down, take everything.
I'm gonna
Bring it
wear everything.
It's just all it has is just the
Red
clothes
skin.
on
The
its back.
clothes, nothing, no jewels, no amulets.
rip the patch.
Not
Take a
nothing
leg
else.
maybe for your trouble.
Take the head, use it as a helm.
Ugh.
I'll just take the clothes
Come back gnawing on the bone.
and
That's what I've been
Is there
doing.
something for their end?
they're a little
I got-
muddy, you know.
I got some
Whatever.
dinner.
Just gonna push them back in the ground and cover them back up.
Welcome to the world, and not my fucking problem.
Okay, I suppose I could look and see what kind of, like, does it look like he was hit in the head?
Some
Stabbed?
investigation skills.
I don't have investigations, but I can see if someone is hit in the head or stabbed.
There's no blatant form of, he wasn't crushed over the head with a mace or bones weren't broken.
Is he old?
Is he old or?
Not old.
Oh, then back in the hole he goes.
There are more bodies.
The vestments are probably, a little bit shredded.
It's fine, I'll fold them up. Throw
There's
them in the
one
backpack.
there's usually more.
Is there?
Start digging.
Bring
Dig
a bone.
around?
Bring a bone, just one bone, and we'll true resin.
Bring
You don't
it for
even need a
Jeff
bone
Sybil.
for true res. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's true.
You only need the bone for resurrection.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, the vestments do, show some
I don't have resurrection.
Where?
sign of trauma, but there's nothing like
You don't
there's no
even have raised
broken
dead, do you?
bones or.
Right.
Resurrection's like.
And it doesn't look like too
Huh?
much else is disturbed in the area here.
No.
Not us.
Cool.
And I would frown upon that.
I have smoke sticks. Help.
Is there anything under them?
And apparently I have locks.
Okay.
John Locke from Lost? Yes.
Anything in his mouth? Oh, damn it.
Hey, think of the smoke? How about now?
Rip open his
Only
stomach.
has the vestments.
Bring back the vestments.
I
He already
plan to.
gathered the clothes.
I did.
He put them in his
Burn the
backpack.
vestments.
Light a fire. I need to get out of this maze.
In the rainstorm.
Oh yeah, it's still going on, even though the sun is coming up.
I got oil.
Well, it's
This
lit.
is a
It's
pretty-
let up some.
This is a pretty good picture of just grave robber. Just
Just out there stripping a body.
back in the shallow grave you go.
You see a leg sticking up still, and you're just like, okay, we'll
I
put
got
it
my
in.
axe. I'll chop it to pieces. I'll fit it in
We'll
there.
fit it in the
Oh,
garbage disposal.
God.
Alright, I'll head back.
Roll percentile.
Lost.
That much
82.
On your return, you pick up Guy in Belleville.
Hey.
Hey, fucks, you lost.
What, you guys were out here?
Careful, there's a dead body back
I was
there.
about to say, I found a dead body back there. About it. I don't know what else is in here.
Alright.
He wasn't an elf, was he?
I don't fucking care.
Fucking dead. Would have been.
Best answer.
You guys can
All right,
figure
so
it out.
morning has come.
Okay.
Going back to my room.
Probably tired after spending all
night.
night
Robin?
grave robbing out there.
Did I spend all night grave
In the
robbing?
rain.
No.
Huh?
In the rain.
In the rain. I'll be fine. I'm a
Cold.
dwarf.
Did I spend all night out?
No,
Okay.
I just sent everybody to bed
Okay.
Yeah, we went to bed.
I wanted to
Let's
find
see.
dinner.
to move the plot along.
Did I
Let's
find
see
the
here.
chambermaid?
No,
Damn it!
Starting over.
You did,
What today
however, find
is?
Jorgendal.
No, I was hoping he'd like bust
I'm gonna
out
go and knock
coitus.
on their doors.
all right. You knock on their doors.
You're like religious ones.
Am I
Yeah.
still is the rogue still trying to get to the painting?
No.
Still holding him?
No, Mark's clerk.
I took
Tied
over.
him
Ever
up.
so gently.
Took
Yeah.
liberties.
Because he didn't,
Let
he
me
didn't
around.
appreciate me.
Crit.
He didn't appreciate me trying to crack him on the side of the head.
Subdual.
Let's just say he wasn't willing, but he wasn't unwilling. He was just kind of there.
I'm not here.
So I'm just gonna tell them.
No.
I was on the maze, found a body, had these vestments on.
Okay.
Slop them in the room. Just
Your
I look-
problem
I
now.
look at them.
maybe you guys.
Rolled on that 20 to knowledge religion. 27.
25 for religion.
They're vestments that are typically worn by Clerk Floor.
He's in the center of the maze. Your problem. Good night. I go to bed.
Thanks.
Alright, so go to bed.
Guy and Belvoir just kind of stand there, just creepily, just I got lost.
What did you guys bring?
I'm going to bed.
Is it early morning?
I mean, not early, but yeah.
I hear
Crisp 8 a.m.
commotion from my room. Is Jorgendal rousts himself and you son of a bitch, charming me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, come near me, you fat fuck. I'll do it again.
So there's some good arguing. Servants that are walking by kind of do the stormtroopers in the Star Wars film. Just like,
They may hear some crashing.
Alright, I assume I wake up from that and just, how's the rogue doing?
at this point, he's probably up trying to struggle free of the bonds.
Still, okay. I tried to talk to him. Does he respond anyway?
No response.
Good old Dominique.
Throw him in the closet.
Do I have any idea where the bard is? The other bard?
No. Not really. I mean, he's
I'm gonna
likely somewhere in the house.
I'm gonna ask around.
I mean, you do have vestments laying on your floor.
Well, I'm grabbing. I'm gonna. See
I'm
if
not
he
going to
recognizes
point out
them.
the fact that the vestments are the fucking clue, but
Yeah, I know. I know they're the
Just
clue.
don't know what
Look at
it
them.
means.
I already did.
Did.
I knowledge religion 27 on those
ask different
bastards.
questions. Ask a different question about the vestments, please.
Are
Do they
they
have-
ripped?
They are ripped.
Do they have
What
secret
is-
pockets?
Where's the picture on them?
What?
Said Paylor already.
They're ripped in very specific patterns.
Do they have jizz on
They
them?
look
What
like
does it
claws.
look like? Lay
They
it
look
out.
like claws.
Lay it out. Claws.
Across the chest, across the dong.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
Okay. Sporadic or intentional?
Looks fairly much a lot like he was probably attacked.
Big bear claws or more like wolf?
lion claws?
Smaller,
Jefferson Wolf.
He would never
smaller
do
than
such
Jefferson
things.
Wolf,
Like dog claws?
like maybe dog claws.
Oh, yeah! Fuck you, whatever your name is. Who can't find my
Ah, the
notes.
fucker.
Francis
that...
Dark. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go bug him
Francis
again.
Dark.
Let's go kill him.
Yep.
You just guy's just gonna go up there and they're like, what is this? And he just comes like,
Guilty, not proven innocent. He said, this rips have dog claws on him. Fuck you, dude.
okay, I'm gonna knock on the door
So,
when I hear them having their epiphany. Because they're probably just like, oh, I figured it out, yeah!
no,
The
he's
door is
just
still
yelling.
open because Robot's just like, found these on a dead body in the maze, going to bed.
And then all of a sudden we just go, dog claws!
You just hear from my bedroom, oh, my dog claws! As I'm still fighting with Jordan Dole.
You peek out the door like, those are dog claws. Back inside.
You drunk son of a bitch, you almost ruined my chances. You ain't getting no goddamn pussy from that damn hussy.
Not if he has it.
We're moving into the accelerated phase here. So,
I'm gonna knock their door in. Knock it off. We're gonna go talk to Dog Claw guy.
You see, like, Commodore holding, like, a upturned, like, coat rack floating against Jorganol, who's got, like, a vase ready to throw it. It's like a lover's tiff.
Should have me knock on his door and be like, remember me?
I step in and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We
Did
still,
someone
we
supposed
still
to
have
go talk to him?
a charmed person.
The owl that went to talk to him?
Yeah.
Like, I'm conversating in
who?
person.
There's a term for
Said
it.
dog
Dominated
claws,
person.
man.
Yeah, I was talking to him.
So let's go talk to Al. What did he find out? What is he? Other room?
No, I'm in the room with you guys. I
Oh.
follow Robot.
Dog claws. What'd you find out?
I got 14 for listen.
Found out that Francis
You're
Dark
hearing
is
all
an
the things going
asshole
on.
and he
Okay.
doesn't like people.
There's no subtleties
Let's go
here.
talk.
Everybody here, then.
We're going.
I'm going to bed.
Hey, should we mention something about the, painting that, dominated Nathan?
What you should do is
Jordan
take
picks
the
up Nathan.
painting.
He's now bottom bitch. And he's gonna walk with Nathan. Is that your rogue name?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nathan's. We're gonna go talk to
Strickland.
Dog Claws.
Okay. So everybody's gonna go talk to Dog
Yep.
Claws.
Just a
So
wild
Robot,
mess of
Robot's
people.
sleeping.
Alright.
Yes.
We're all except Robot. He's sleeping.
No, Robot's going.
Alright.
Everyone's
Because we're
going.
moving this along.
Robot's half asleep, walking like.
All right.
We just
So-
wake him up again. And he's just like, "Ugh."
Well, I do all the work around here while you drag me. I want to go back to bed.
Hey, I was trying to bang a cougar. Important
Get it?
work. No, fuck. Goddamn Jorgen will cockbook me. I didn't do no fucking bullshit.
Well, I've done that before.
At least Florence got me wine, helping complete the visage.
All right. So you guys, as a group, go to the kennels.
Yes,
He's
we all
gonna-
go there.
He's
You're
gonna
at the
run.
kennels.
Oh, you were
Someone
talking
be
about-
ready to catch him. He's gonna
I'm gonna
run.
knock on his door.
He can't yell.
I kicked the door in.
I'm going to the back while they're kicking the door in.
If we're in hurry mode, I'm going through.
Role playing is done.
No, you want to roleplay this section.
Oh, okay. I know.
I will head to the back door of my cleric.
All right.
I'm gonna knock
Oh,
on
There's
his
well.
no,
door.
there's no other actual door on this building. You walk around the building.
Okay, I'll look
You
for
noticed
other
this window.
escape routes. There you go.
There's a window. He was staring at him through it.
Yeah, right next to the door.
Is Nathan awake? Kind
Yeah,
of.
he's
Well,
struggling.
he's struggling and trying to
Jorgen will slapping him while he's walking.
roll a will save. What was that? You rolled a 19? Alright, he snaps out of it.
20.
You actually did roll a nat 20 on it.
What the hell? Let go of me. I can talk now.
He still doesn't know what's going on.
Throw him
Like, he has
down.
no recollection
So
of anything.
all of a
Use your
sudden it's
escape
like,
artist.
what the fuck happened?
Yeah, he said, "Get the fuck off me," and tries to escape.
12.
Yeah,
Oh.
not so much.
I just throw him down. I was like, we're doing talk to some dog fucker. I don't know. I was drunk.
Dog fucker. I'm knocking on
You
his
better
door.
protect Jefferson Wolf.
He's
Was my
gonna
cleric
sit
still there
in the stable.
before? Like, did that just happen, or was that before
gonna-
when we
The
were?
lion is with also. I didn't leave him in the room anymore.
Right. It
Well,
ultimately, your choice. I'm indifferent.
Okay, then I will go untie him and tell him that like you got to transfer
Jordy or
something.
Jorgen.
This is
Uh,
not to just make him blunder through this,
We have a
You
mutual
knock on the
distaste
door.
for each other.
and then I go around.
And Francis opens it, greasy and smug as always. It's obvious he has not showered.
Fantastic.
And I'm clearly drenched from being out all night, bags under my eyes, and be like, "You ready to talk?"
He basically tries to blow you off again.
Hey, all right.
That's cool.
Boons.
I push
Wait
my
a
way
while.
into his house.
You're gonna hold the door.
Yeah, I'm going in.
You know,
He's
foot in the door.
he's obviously like, protesting.
Just have an angry mob here, forcing her way into his
I'm gonna
home.
draw my mace. Jorgen.
Oh, damn.
Draw his mace. It's like, we found a body. Those look like dog claws. I have a hangover. You start fucking answering now.
Someone pissed off.
He's denying vehemently.
Oh boy.
Dog claws. Don't know what you're talking about. Body. Anything could have killed a body in the woods.
Wasn't in the
Wasn't
woods.
in the woods.
Can I go find his dogs?
His dogs are in the kennels in the building. Yeah.
I'm gonna go speak with Animal and.
Okay.
go chat with
Before roll a will save as you enter the kennel area.
Ooh.
Not very well cleaned up by you.
him. Oh damn. 23.
Two of the dogs are not dogs at all. They're actually hellhounds.
Son of a bitch.
We have hellhounds in here.
I'm gonna whistle loud.
How
gonna
did I not
grab
detect
him
these guys
and hold
when
him
you take
back.
evil?
Well, they're
Oh.
in cages,
Oh,
and they're
okay.
not. I mean, they're probably growling and barking like dogs, but
I set the house on fire.
Oh, no,
just
won't do anything.
Slowly back out and go find these guys. Just be like, we got a problem.
Does he communicate the hellhounds?
well, he just said he did.
Alright, I'm gonna smash like some form of furniture with my mace. Just like, fucking hellhounds!
Okay.
This is my diplomacy.
Yep. All right. I'm looking to Kevin to be diplomatic here.
Does the main lord of the house know that this guy is keeping hellhounds?
You don't know.
We haven't asked that question.
Well,
Not
let's
that
all
we get a
scooch
read.
into here
I
and
asked
find
him
out.
that question while intimidating. My intimidate's not good.
Listen here,
Yeah.
You get bonuses because you have this party.
Okay.
So eventually,
We're like, fuck
Die clown.
here's ultimately what it comes down to. He starts becoming a blubbering idiot, and he ultimately says, "I'll leave right now. I'll take my dogs with me. You guys let me go. I'll tell you everything I know."
I don't think
Including
we
the
should
hellhounds?
leave Here with the hellhounds.
Those are his dogs.
Sense motive.
Can I talk with the hellhounds?
They're not
I
animals.
can sense
15.
motive, too.
And there's a 16 sense motive.
You sense nothing.
Magic
He's
animals? Magic.
honestly attempting to save his own skin.
Why would you want to leave with hellhounds?
Yeah.
Why do you have hellhounds?
They're his pets. They were a gift.
From who?
From who?
Take my bargain and I will give you all the details.
We should do it.
If we find out that you're lying to us in any way, shape, or form,
We will kill you.
I expect nothing less.
we'll kill your hellhounds in front of you.
Damn.
We'll have our way with your hellhounds, and then we'll kill you.
My lion
I don't know if I
is
can do that.
very angry that hellhounds are here. He's very angry.
See that kitty back there?
He's growling as deep and angry.
Menacingly.
It's a big pussy. You don't like none of that hellhound shit.
Well, let's listen to the fucking
Okay,
story.
yes. I don't know. I gotta make sure. Look at my alignments here. Tomadrill's get a good enough. Yes. Tomadrill makes that deal. Lord Batcombe makes that deal.
He has suspicions that the Lord is evil, although he doesn't know that. The Lord does not know of the Hellhounds. As far as the body you found, it's one of two on the grounds of a group that had come to the house snooping with the bard and the fighter. The cleric that you found may have gotten a little bit too close to the truth about his hellhounds and had to be dealt with. And the ranger from the party also had discovered some secrets, although his body is unlikely to be found.
Where's his eagle?
Fed to the pigs.
He does say that the basement of the house is where the ultimate goal would be found. It's in fact where he got Twinkles and Gary, his hellhounds.
Gary! Yes!
His hellhound duo. With a contract he made there. Find the catacombs and you'll find the truth. And with that, Kevin, the lion, immediately, like, fur on end, and there's just infernal evil energy in the house, and the hellhounds and Francis Stark disappear.
Oh shit!
He wants
Demon.
to go. We need to go. Let's get in there.
Burn it. Burn this little shack down. The kennels. Burn it down.
There's still two dogs in
We're
there.
scared. Fuck
Fuck
it.
it. Burn it down.
14. My cleric already did that. Most of it. Any of it.
You guys would have probably heard. Most people would have heard everything. He was spilling his guts.
Okay.
Getting an interest in the shack.
Nothing. I mean, it's obvious that he
His
had
price is Twinkles and Gary.
he had far more interest in
Fleeing.
ensuring that Twinkles and Gary were well fed and taken care of than in personal hygiene or anything else. The house is pretty gross.
To the catacombs!
I'm gonna go to the stables
How are we
quick
gonna
and
get in there?
grab Jefferson.
Let's search his basement.
Yeah, we need to get in there.
Alright, we go to the cellar.
Alright. Now we're moving.
That was a hard sell.
Now, are you just forcing your way into the cellar?
But
As you enter the house, he knows where his rogue knows where the cellar is.
before we go right to the cellar, Tomadrill's gonna take a brief aside and tell the bard and the
Fighter.
And fighter.
Gallsack.
Gallcroc.
Yeah.
Cock.
Gallcock.
The bard reacts with just appall. The fighter doesn't really react to it.
Because he knows.
Ask him. Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you have your
I'm
suspicions?
guessing the fire's used to death.
I'm guessing the fighter got paid off.
Or here's the fighter don't give no fucks.
Yeah.
Could be that too. Anyway, after that, yep, we're going to find.
As you stomp
doing this
through
shit.
the house, you know, aggressively, the steward comes scrambling up and is curious what all the commotion is about.
Breakfast.
We're very hungry. We're going to the armory to get food. You
Wait.
can't stop us.
Should we plow our way through, or should we try to remain somewhat subtle?
I can have Jefferson Wolf run
Can
through
the
and we
can the
chase him
lion
like,
even be subtle right now?
The lion can not
Sleep at
necessarily be subtle. The lion can keep his mouth shut, but it's obvious that he's pissed off, but
Yeah.
he's still listening to you.
in the jungle.
I'm gonna placate this dude.
Are you going to explain what's going on? Are you going to lie?
If
How
the
you
Lord
play-
is evil,
Lie on
would
what?
he not know?
How you playing this Lord Bathtub?
We should play that we don't know that he's evil.
I'm lying.
just keep saying his name
Tomadrill,
different
Lord
every
Batcom
time.
is gonna lie with a 20,
Okay.
saying that, oh, don't worry, just my servant here, pointing at Jorgenol, was a little bit uncouth this morning, so we're having to deal with him. We will have some minor whippings in the basement until he comes to a.
Some of our caravan will enjoy it immensely.
When you mentioned the basement, you said, the basement. Please allow me to get the captain of the guard to escort you down.
No need to trouble him, it will be just but a moment.
But I insist. I'll be but a moment. And he still believes you to be nobility, so he's trusting that with his insistence, and he scurries off.
Maybe we wait for him.
Run.
Like if,
Yeah.
if we have to take out one guy rather than nobody.
Go, go.
We
Captain
just
of the
book
Guard
it.
is a good guy. I met his kids.
Didn't know our boss.